Have you ever wanted to be a world-renowned speedrunner? You know, like Dream, or this guy?
The f*** say to me, you little s***?
Well, then you're in luck. Stick around, and I'm gonna show you my 3-step guide that I took to go from never having speedrun a game before to becoming one of the top speedrunners in the game I chose. Step 1. Picking your game. Now, for your purposes of becoming a world-renowned speedrunner as quickly as possible, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick a game that very few people have run before, or better yet, that one that nobody has run before, so that you can become the first world record-holding speedrunner for it. Pretty smart, huh? So basically how I chose my game was I woke up one day from a deep sleep and I realized that I wanted to speedrun a game. And I wanted to do it fast, and I wanted to be one of the best in the world. So I quickly ran over to my shelf where I have all my GameCube games. I like to keep them very neat and organized, and I like to respect them. So then I finally found one that only 2 other people had done a 100% run for. So I thought to myself, perfect! I can do that. And that's what I ended up doing. Lemony Snicket, a series of unfortunate events for the GameCube. Step 2. Practicing your game. So now that you've finally decided on a game that you want to run, it's time for the hard part. Practicing. The first thing you're going to want to do is take a look at the players whose time you want to beat. So for example, here I have Craigle Bagel and Chillin' Chum. They were the only 2 other people who had done the 100% run for Series of Unfortunate Events on the GameCube, so basically no matter what time I submitted, I would have come in 3rd place, which would have made me a world record holding speedrunner, but I wanted to try my hand at being a little better than that and not just submit like a 5-hour run, so I actually did check out Mr. Craigle Bagel's speedrun of this game that I played last time. Maybe I was like 10 years old, and it was great. By watching his run and seeing how he did everything, I could mimic that and do it myself. As you can see, I didn't do it really well. Even with all my practice, I kind of got stuck. And, you know, so maybe don't spend all your time practicing. Otherwise, you run the possibility of your girlfriend telling you that you're not being emotionally available enough and that she feels like she barely sees you anymore because you're too busy playing a series of unfortunate events on the GameCube for a YouTube video that you really want to make for some reason. But like, I mean, I wouldn't personally know how that feels. I don't know anything about that, actually. Step 3. Running the game. Now, when you finally get to the point you feel confident enough to finally do a real run of your game that you want to submit, you're going to want to make sure you have a lot of time blocked off in your schedule. You don't want your parents coming to ask you why you haven't been applying to jobs recently and what you've been up to. So instead, you really want to let them know that, you know, you can't be bothered right now. You're very busy. So all that's left to do, once you've finally blocked off that time and start playing, is run your game and do your best. And as you can see, once I finally completed my run of the game, I clocked in at a cool 2 hours, 25 minutes, and 8 seconds. I went ahead and uploaded my run to my YouTube channel unlisted, and I submitted it. And sure enough, big thanks to Craigle Bagel for checking my run so quickly. It only took him less than a day, so that was really awesome of him. Thank you. And that's really all there is to it. Follow these steps exactly, and you're going to be well on your way to becoming a world record-holding speedrunner of a video game of your choosing. But if I can make a request of you, please do not play Twilight Seen I bought 5 sealed copies. I'm trying to buy every copy in the United States so nobody else can run it. I would like to be the only person running this game legitimately. So if you can really do me a big solid, please don't run this game. I want to run it by myself, okay?